So we've had a little bit of technical difficulties, and we're going to figure out this freaking audio. It's doing it again. This stupid audio thing is driving
Yeah.
me bonkers. There you go. I don't know what it is, but no matter for some reason, sometimes Rook's mic is picking me up and is making an echo. We're going to try to figure that out at some point. But I also can't turn the audio input down too low because then you can't hear us. But regardless, so we are going to restart this in about 7 minutes and go back through our witch story. But first, we're going to have a little bit of discussion. I'm going to move my mic closer to me and talk a little bit quieter and see how that works. So you can unmute. And we're going to see how that goes. I might just have to play around with the sound a little bit. So, yeah. So, just to do the re-intro like we have been doing, I'll restart that part. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Drunk Witchestory with Rook and Salon. We are bringing to you some fun, fascination, A to Z historical and modern history of all things which is witchy, wacky, and weird. I'm Salon, self-described pagan and tarot card hoarder, and I'm here with Rook Tempest.
Hey everybody, I'm Rook. I grew up in Texas, raised by a conservative Southern Baptist family. Not a lot of fun. And I began my pagan path about 2 years ago when I was introduced to witchy things by my husband, and ever since been trying to learn everything that I can. I was a nurse and I'm now a nursing home administrator. So having a lot of fun. I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy right now. And if you go out and are around people, please put on a mask. Thanks.
So we are planning to have a little bit of fun and lighthearted discussion about witch things throughout history while getting a little warm under the whiskey lights. But first, we are going to have a little bit of chat as we relax into the story we have tonight. That's a little bit of a continuation of what we were doing week before last, not last week. So every Friday at 11 o'clock, we'll be alternating between some historical and modern witches through the times and even throwing in some pagan stuff. We've both been working on some projects and some learning things we'd like to share, so we're going to do that too. Um, so anyway, throughout the stream, if you have anything, thoughts, ideas, whatever, please feel free to share them. We're 100% open. We'll actively research stuff and look things up. That's fun for me to see what we can find and what we can learn new about some of the history that a lot of us are part of. We are really glad that you're here with us. Hope you have some fun. So yeah, that's that's kind of the idea. So like I said, before we get going, um, I I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what we've recap, I guess, of a couple of the witches that we've talked about leading up to now. So I actually would ask you, Rook, to start that part since you had the joy of the first witch that we did, Fiona Horn. Um, so just anything new about her, anything that you remembered from that story that you wanted to share or that was neat to bring up again?
Well, nothing new, but just that I think she's just a fascinating human being with everything she's done. Fiona Horn is a modern witch from Australia. She's a witch.
Yep.
She was in the 80s and 90s in several rock bands. And she currently holds her commercial pilot's license, which she had to, at the time, she didn't have a home and she taught yoga um, and did various small end jobs to get her commercial pilot's license. So I think she's just, you couldn't just briefly talk about her, but I think she's a really fascinating person and witch. And she believes, as does my other witch, Devin Hunter, that you're strongest in your power when you're doing things that improve society or improve life for other people. And that's when your spells or your magic really manifest strongly.
I think one of the reasons why I thought just here last minute to kind of bring back, some of the first ones that we did was because Fiona Horn A popped up on my screen, which is funny. But B, she really embodies the idea of manifestation for yourself and others. Um, which reminds me of a local witch that we know in house that likes to talk about manifestation. And we won't talk about her without her permission because she would probably kill us with crows in our sleep.
She would hex us for sure.
Uh huh. Um, But it is definitely interesting to talk about manifestation, and I think that's one of the things that's going to be a little bit different between the history that in story, not really history, but stories that you have, and then the stories that I have. Since a lot of mine right now are about historical witches and more about witchcraft and the stories of witchcraft executions. It's not very witchy. It's really just history. So your part
Hmm.
gives us a lot of history, and not just because the people that we're talking about are modern. You think, oh, it's modern, it's not really history. It is. It's what has led up to them to where they are now. That's where the real witchy stuff comes in. So I just think it's neat to talk about Fiona because she really is like, that's what manifesting means. Using your stuff for good, using your thoughts and intent for good. If you like to fly and you can get your commercial pilot's license to do humanitarian aid efforts and deliver food to people, that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, she said she said a plane's harder to fly than a broom.
I would assume so. And then your second one, which was last week, was Devin Hunter, which was also a really good one, especially, you know, being somebody who a lot of people I think relate to nowadays. So, so yeah, I mean, and that's, I mean, new books, new ideas, new thoughts, and things that are based on histories and experiences. That's just all really cool.
Yeah, and Devin, he's actually, in case anybody wasn't here, just to recap, he's an author. He's a co-founder of the Black Rose School of Witchcraft. He has his own tradition, the Sacred Fires. And why did the name of the shop that he co-owns escape me? Mystic Dream owns an
Hmm.
online magical shop. It used to be in person, but once COVID hit, I believe they've taken it to the online platform, like a lot of people have, in a way to serve the community.
Pretty sure they
But
said they're going to open it back up though,
uh,
once COVID is done.
um, I'm actually in my research. I'm going to actually study the Black Rose witchcraft, and it's interesting about that. It draws from the fairy, Dianic, Wicca, and conjure traditions. So it's a good mix of old things and newer things. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, thanks, Malice, for the host there, and it is never lies. That's okay. Maybe sometimes there's lies, but streaming or not, if you're still around later, we're going to be, or I'm going to be probably playing some more games. We had some technical difficulties with an emphasis on the cult part, so got started a little late and had to restart here a few times. But anyway. Um, yeah, I think that's neat that you're doing the black roasting. That's pretty new. I've never really known much about that or what the process is, so that'll be neat kind of seeing you learn that. And then I've kind of taken up more of an academic process in non-witch stuff, more like metaphysics. So looking a lot into philosophy, but from an organized perspective, looking at metaphysics and the theory of where metaphysics came from. How does it work with science? How does it work with theosophy and theology and all that stuff? So pretty neat stuff that we're both working on, and God knows trying to get out of the jobs that we're currently doing in our 5 year
Uh,
plan. So um, but just to kind of get into the story for today, or tonight, however you call it. Uh, Last time I did a story, it was on Alice Young. Currently, or in current day terms, that's Alice Young. Not a lot was known about her. Don't even believe that she was an actual witch. It was more of she was the first person to be executed by the 13 colonies in 1647. So um, and what we really knew about her is that she was charged and she was the first one, and that was really it. And then from the time that she was executed in Connecticut, 7 years later, um, five people, including her, were executed for witchcraft. And so we get to this fifth person. This fifth person is Lydia Gilbert, and she kind of popped up when I was searching Alice Young to kind of do that first story. And I found that they're kind of grouped together because of the area they're in, and a lot more is known about Lydia. So Kind of goes more like a follow through from back when, well, back when both of them were executed and way before the actual Salem witch trials. So um, Lydia Gilbert really um, was one of the few that we have a lot of detail on, and a lot being relative compared to the type of detail that we actually have for anybody. So Lydia Gilbert and her husband Thomas lived with this guy named Henry Stiles, right? And so he was a 52-year-old landowner in Windsor, Connecticut, and was boarding Lydia and her husband. Uh, I don't know for a specific reason. We don't know. But regardless, this guy Henry, who's the boarder, on November 3rd, 1651, he was out doing a neighborhood militiaman training exercise. And he was shot and killed by this other gentleman, Thomas Allen. This is not the same Thomas that's married to Lydia, so we're going to call him Thomas Allen, right? And so they're out doing their militiaman training thing. They're, swinging their guns or whatever, doing what they do. I have no clue what they did and how they did it. But Thomas Allen um, accidentally shot Henry. And so, the accident, air quotes, the accident of leaving his gun cocked while marching in an exercise was kind of unfortunate because I doubt that that makes much sense as an accident. That's gross negligence, but whatever. So it's written that the gun fired unexpectedly. However, don't know how unexpected a cocked 1650s gun discharge could be. Anyway, Allen was found guilty of homicide by misadventure, which I think is hilarious. Um, there's a couple of games that we played, and in one of them, in Destiny 2 actually, when you die from like falling off of something or from not doing a certain thing right, not by being shot by somebody, it's you died by misadventure. So this was homicide by misadventure. He got a fine of 20 shillings, but Daddy paid the fine, so he was done. So he gets out. Um, Years later, and what they are calling generally a mysterious reversal, um, Gilbert, this is going back to Lydia Gilbert, she was indicted for bewitching Thomas Allen and causing his gun to go off, resulting in Henry Styles' death.
I have a theory about that when you're done.
Go for it.
Well, I think just like now, right? So, my idea when you were telling your story is just like in modern times, okay? I think Lydia and Henry might have had something going on, and the husband worked with this other Thomas to cause that death of Henry, right? Um, and I may just be an ID show enthusiast, and maybe that's directing my thinking, but right, the 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 facts don't make any sense. So I think Lydia and Henry might have started cooking something up. The husband found out and had his friend Thomas arrange Henry's departure.
I think that is a great story, and the truth is, we probably would never know, and it's probably just as likely as anything else. The one thing I will say, though, is in the 13 colonies, or what they called the New World at the time, they really lived through hardship, and they were, this particular area, too, was Puritan, so they had a propensity to want to blame something. And what are they going to do? They're going to blame anything that they can associate with the devil because they can't explain it. And witches consort with the horned demon, right? That's what they do. That's yay. So that's how they cause their harm to others. But what's um, well, there's a lot of things that really bothered me to about the story, and I'll get to that in a minute. But according to one of the other writers that I found in my research, she describes the incident in her book, which is called Connecticut Witch Trials. If anybody wants to look it up, Cynthia Wolfe Boynton.
Oh.
No one really knows why she was blamed, but we can come up to some general reasons when we look at why other witches, air quotes, were blamed. Same reason, right? And so years, or it, well, let me actually go back to. I wanted to read the charges because I like the way they're written, and I don't want to do the accent because it sounds really silly. But thou art here indicted by that name of Lydia Gilbert, that not having the fear of God before thine eyes, thou hast of late years, or still dost, give entertainment of Satan, the great enemy of God and mankind, and by his help hast killed the body of Henry Styles, besides other witchcrafts for which according to the law of God and the established law of this commonwealth thou deserves to die. That's pretty rough. Basically,
Yeah.
you in bed with the devil, we gonna kill you because we're based on God, and yeah, so thou deserves to die. So when you look at it, like what evidence they looked at, right? This was the evidence, not the thought process or the idea or what it could have been or what it might have been or any of that stuff. This was the actual evidence that they recorded. Um, she was middle aged,
Which was old back then, right? Like
pretty
probably
much.
like 80 is to us.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was evidence that she was a witch. She was middle aged, non-elite, but not poor. This is the favorite one. She was heard quarreling, but no evidence of whom with.
Hmm.
Yeah. Her attitude was under attack. So she was described, and this was one of the things that was quoted in uh, in the documentation in the court in Windsor. They called it the Practical Court of Windsor. I don't know why it was that, but whatever. Um, it literally says she was quoted as a naturally assertive sort that did not conceal her sense of grievance against Goodman Styles. So of course it's Goodman Styles, who was killed by Thomas Allen, not Lydia. I mean, he was indicted and convicted, but anyway, they reversed that 3 years later, and now they're saying she's a witch because she's middle aged. She is not an elite person and also not poor. She has a quick temper. She is naturally assertive. She didn't like the guy, and people were envy of her successes in besting personal antagonists. So she pissed people off and didn't give in to them. She was a strong woman. That's why she was convicted of witchcraft. But nobody really knows if there was a specific thing that happened that caused it. So that's kind of sets the tone for a lot of the witch trials. It was A, the panic of not being able to explain what's going on, and B, religion, which is terrifying to me pretty much in all ways. So that's the evidence. That's it. You
Wow.
witchcraft in that day when they did trials, starting in 47 up to the Salem witch trials, those accused were watched to see if they were visited by a so-called familiar. These could be insects. These could be animals. You have a random cat that you're feeding outside. It's your familiar. It's the devil's assistant sent to you to keep you and assist you in your horned devil duties. And the accused would be inspected to see if they had witch's teats, where a demon had sucked blood. And then my favorite is the witness testimony. Um,
Uh,
a specter that squeezed the witness's feet while he was sleeping. So I'm a witness, and a specter squeezed my feet, and I said, and I know that Lydia Gilbert did that. That is evidence. Children as young as 7 years old who think they saw something and made a comment, that is considered evidence. And they took that into account to use to convict and execute people. Now, granted, not everybody was executed, but just freaking terrifying.
well, what I want to know, what would the mark the witch's teeth look like? Does it say? That's just like
It
I
doesn't
want to know.
it doesn't say, but it generally is any kind of mark on the body. It could be a skin
Mm,
tag, it could be a mole, it could be a nevus, which is pretty much the same thing, whatever.
but-
But when I was looking through the last couple, it's anything, and it's really terrifying to think human beings would do this to each other because they couldn't understand something, and we're still doing it now.
Oh, absolutely. And well, maybe the evidence or accusations aren't as outlandish as those sound, but are they really not? I mean, you're still taking a group of your peers, people from your village, and whoever puts the best story wins, true or not. That's what it is, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they don't have to, it doesn't have to be true. Whoever presents the best story and gets these people to believe it, much like back then, wins,
yeah.
guilty or not guilty.
What kills me about it really I think is the fact that the evidence didn't really need to be there, and that's scary. That is
Yeah.
that is terrifying to me that there doesn't have to be any actual evidence, and it just makes you wonder, what was the point, you know and was it mass hysteria? Was it people saying that they're going to decide that this is necessary for them to do? And it, again, just it's scary to me.
Or maybe not in that case, but in others, was it people that had psych issues and they accused them of being witches or whatever demons, and they were really just psych and they didn't know what it was, and so they said these lies or stories or what they thought to be true, and they were executed because
Mhm.
of it.
It just makes you think. So
Yeah,
one of the um, interesting point that Malice actually is putting in is the not understanding breeding fear, fear breeding hate, hate breeding death, no matter who's breeding it. 100%, and it's something that we see over and over and over in the things that we do. Um, uh, Obviously, COVID is a great example of that, and it probably can go even deeper than not understanding breeding fear. Um, it's almost like people are afraid to admit they don't understand something. Like I can say, look, I don't understand that. I'm going to try to learn it, not kill it. Um, for instance, spiders. I really
not
don't
COVID.
understand why they exist. Well, I do, but they terrify me. They cause me fear. But I understand them. Well, let me rephrase. Don't know if I can. This isn't a good example. I can already tell, uh, because it's just making me nervous even talking about them. You've seen me when I go outside and accidentally run into a spider web. Yeah, it's not pretty. I've fallen into the pool doing that once.
True
Uh,
stories. And I think spiders too, but I think spider webs are absolutely beautiful.
they are, and watching them
And I,
make them is beautiful. But
yeah,
I think the idea where I was trying to head with that is that you cannot understand something, and it's not the not understanding that's the problem. It's the fear or the failure of being wrong or admitting that you don't understand something, and that's what scares me. Is like, why is it so hard for somebody to say, I don't know, I don't understand that, I don't get that? Maybe I can look deeper into that. Maybe I can talk to somebody about it. Maybe I can learn more. Maybe I can be open to knowing more about something. Um, that's the real not understanding. It's not the understanding part. But anyway, I digress really far. Um, I think the one of the next um, historical witches I want to do is going to be somebody who is actually known and thought as a witch, which is pretty cool, and not just get stuck on these witch trials. But it's still really important to me as far as history is concerned with witches. I mean, I think that's a big part of it. Um, That's true. I agree for the most part. I know it's also researchable that, the mind doesn't want to understand. It wants the path of least resistance. Um, I think that is the default setting, yes, but I think we also have the ability to mitigate that through learning and experience. And unfortunately, I think as a human condition, that's going to take a lot of time for us to ever get to. Although it's a very nice pie in the sky, I guess, for me. Um, and agree also, Rook, just so you can hear it. I know you're not probably watching the stream or the text, but Malice is talking about how it's outside of the human element and general mental capacity, not understanding something, breeding fear. Basically, it kind of harkens back, and correct me if I'm wrong, if it's different, Malice, if you're thinking of it differently, but it's almost like the fight or flight response when you feel like you're at a point, and I know that's the extreme, um, because really the fight or flight in some cases is the words that we use with a lot of these ideas. But you know, when you're afraid of something and you don't understand something, you have to fear it because the mind segregates that off as to something that could potentially kill you, so you must kill it first. And I think that was really helpful when you were a caveman and you didn't want to walk up to a saber-toothed tiger, right? You needed
right.
the ability to, you didn't understand it, so you feared it, so you learned to either kill it or stay away from it. But eventually it became food. So those absolutely 100% path of least resistance is probably our default setting, and pretty much everything that I've learned. But we can mitigate that, and even when you do, even if you take the extra energy and start to learn and try to understand things differently or think of things differently, I still will always find something that I feel like I've applied that to and I haven't. So, interestingly enough. So, yeah, fun stuff. I think one of the other things that's really um, important is the, how do I say, like expanding the base of the instance, or the base of knowledge that you have allows you to hopefully have a different perspective. That's step one, but step two is also realizing that that knowledge doesn't give you the new perspective. You still have to apply it in your thought process. Like you learn how to be an administrator, you can't just go be an administrator. You still have to apply that through your own experiences, and then you
Right.
have to be willing to identify those specific areas that need to be addressed. And a lot of times that's retroactive. I react out of fear for certain things before it ever happens. That's how I was with public speaking. The first time I had to do it for my job, it was terrifying. And then I learned, wait a minute, there's no tiger attacking me here. Like I don't need fight or flight. I'm not being murdered. I don't need to react as if I were. Um, so yeah,
It looks like you're reading. I'm taking your cues.
I am, but you can talk.
No, I was just gonna say that what I tend to do is overthink things and imagine things that most don't even happen, and that's like my fear. Like if I being an administrator and being responsible for 150 staff members, 100 patients at any time, and during COVID, even before COVID, but especially now, I think of so many scenarios and waste time and fear and worry, and then it's like, eh, nothing ever happens mostly, or certainly not even what you think will happen.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Um, a lot of the times, what we are afraid of doesn't cause harm to us or doesn't give us an issue. But recognizing that there's a reason that that response exists. It's the same thing with anxiety. We take anxiety to the extreme in life because we don't know how to manage the different things that are being thrown at us. We weren't designed to have the things thrown at us that we currently have thrown at us. Um, so our anxiety develops because anxiety is a safety mechanism, right? A small amount of anxiety keeps you from making the mistakes which could potentially harm you. So, to a degree, some of that is good, and that anxiety is helpful. That's a physical and mental and emotional process. When it comes to the witch trials, I agree too, Mouse. Things were very different, right? In this specific instance with Alice Young and with Lydia Gilbert, it was Puritan area, and this was, uh, interesting that they're trying to get away from something that they're literally running right into. It's like the moth with the light inside of a bug zapper. They go to the light for a reason, but you go in and get zapped. And so, if you have an easy way out, number one, to explain something, especially if the church is behind it, hell's going to be that answer. The witch is going to go down. Now they can say, I'm done with it. I'm comfortable again. Even though the person that actually committed the murder is still there and in society, which is the scary part to me.
Hmm.
And then, the only way to test if a witch is to kill them, right? Well, oh, they weren't a witch, but they acted enough like one, or there was enough things that showed it that we are safer now because of it. Because she was a duly assertive woman, that wasn't afraid to show her grievances.
Hmm.
Like, like, what is that? I don't know. I'm getting buzzy now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you want another drink, but it kind of sounds like something in modern times. Modern times, so maybe I don't need another one, but I
You,
want one.
you can make me
Modern
one.
times to me, I will. But what about all the stuff and going on with the shootings, and not to be political or racial or anything, but with all, the attention on the African American and Black people that are shot. Why? Because they looked a certain way. To me, that's kind of the same thing. Different time, different group of people,
Yeah.
right?
And that actually is a really good point too, because it also submits to hive mind issue. This is getting way off our original subject,
I
but it's neat, and it makes me want to talk to Malice more, because these are some of the good comments that we've had. Kind of talking to a few times. You know, a lot of this is hive mind. If one person says it, a second one agrees, a third, they all agree. And if you were to be able to sit every one of them down and say, "Can you literally hear how you sound? Would you have come up with this on your?" No. Now, granted, because it was so religious and Puritan, maybe they would have, because that's kind of what was going on. But it has that thought of hive mind in it, and it's dangerous, you know. And I'm not gonna get political either. It's not my thing, especially not on a witch history podcast. But um, it is why I wanted to bring up in the beginning too about Fiona Horn, one of the modern day witches from Australia that I absolutely adore, mainly because she has shown how you can manifest and make positive things occur around you by using your energy in your hands as part of your method, right? Um, and it's sad. It really is that we're in a place where this is happening. But I also am a helpless and hopeless, I guess would probably be a better word, optimist, and really would like to believe that we're getting to a point in life where we are hitting rock bottom in certain things. And granted, there will be another rock bottom at some point. I'm sure, but um, the other side of that is the toxic positivity, which is again another topic that I don't want to get into in detail, where people just go so far the other way. There is a balance, and balance. We can go back into that discussion again because it always seems to go back to that, but it really is the truth. So, but interesting, how all of the court documents and things that describe, how to test for a witch, or all of the things that were written about the trials, and what they chose to use as evidence is terrifying, and it speaks to that fear. It speaks to that blind reliance on religion, and it speaks to the hive mind. So, joy. Ooh, that was good whiskey. Oh, my petite. I have the desert rat here. I wish you could see her. She's very cute. Very cute desert rat. I think we should soon switch to playing some games too.
Yeah,
Um,
what you want to play?
I don't know yet. We have a couple of things we can play.
Dead by Daylight?
I can't play Dead by Daylight. It crashes my computer. Stop offering Dead by Daylight. That's not going to happen. But we can play games such as like Phasmophobia, which is probably my favorite Dead by Daylight style game now. Anyway,
I can get with that one. That's
yeah.
fun.
So we are going to try, I think, in the future to separate it up a little bit when we do our stream. We've found today that we don't want to change the time. It's going to be 11 o'clock and it's going to stay 11 o'clock. Starting it differently throws the timing off and just messes stuff up. Um, and we also are probably going to start with a little bit limiting the actual history part to 30 minutes, which is what we did, which I thought worked out pretty well. And then having just open discussion if anybody's in. I'm honestly not feeling the desire to do tarot with this kind of stream. It isn't beneficial to me. The last few times, yeah, just wasn't beneficial. Didn't enjoy it, so I'm not going to do it if I don't enjoy it. But anyway, so that being said, I think we will probably switch over in a minute to a couple of games once I get my new drink, my updated drink. Depends on what it is too.
I have a question. How
Ask it.
how do you get this ice ball out?
I am not going to help you because
Okay.
unlike some people, I'm not
Don't
doing it.
say physics.
It is physics actually. Um, if you turn the container over on the counter and just kind of hit the bottom of the thing right smack in the middle, it usually will come loose. Don't hit it with a spoon because if you hit it with a spoon, it's going to break it and crack it and just smush it. Pick the whole thing up and just, about an inch off the table and just kind of hit it on the table. and it'll come loose. He can't get the ice balls out. Uh-oh. The desert rat is up. Come here, desert rat. Oh, yeah. Look at this baby. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Look at this sweetness. We could do an all-day stream just watching out what Ma Petite does. She looks irritated, doesn't she? We're gonna put her
I'll be
down.
33 in 4 days.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. You'll be definitely over 40. Still. And I won't be. I'll still be in my 30s. Yay. Or I am still in my 30s, whatever. Ma, you can't have that. So let's see. I think we should play a game.
A game? All right.
We should play a game. Let's see. I am going to do a couple of movements. And let's see. Let me move this down. Oh god, this stuff is all messing up. So, Malice, if you're too tired, let me know. If you're not, let me know if you're in. I think we're going to play a couple rounds of Phasmophobia ourselves if you um, are up to the game in the chat. I can send you an invite, or we can hop over to Vox too. Don't matter to me. Um, and we will give it a minute so that we can take another drink because I need more. I've got my gnome up on the desktop. I love this picture.
Gnome,
My gnome.
welcome back.
Welcome back. Where'd I go?
No, it's talking about the game.
Oh,
It says, welcome back.
what does?
Phasmophobia.
Oh, you had it up that quick? That's funny.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to start or try to do the multi-screen that we did in Discord. We can try that.
Do I have to do something different with my stuff or just leave it?
Yes, you have to on your Discord do share your screen and make sure that your screen is
Oh,
showing the right thing.
let's see.
Yeah.
Share screen. Click Phasmophobia like this.
Well, you would share screen, correct? That'll work. Um,
My left or your left?
my left, your left. Why does it keep saying
My
my
left.
chat was paused due to scrolling? There ain't no scrolling.
Ain't nobody scrolling up in here.
I
Juan got him. Who's Juan got him?
What the hell are you talking about? I am so confused now.
The server. I stay confused.
Yeah, hold on. That's other people's servers.
Oh, okay. Are you excited for tomorrow?
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I am very excited.
Yeah. Me too.
All right, just changing a couple of things. I will.
We're going for ink therapy tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Never have enough ink.
I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this to make sure that it works. I'm going
Yeah, do
to.
it right.
Yeah, so I need to change my slobs, which.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. So we are going to. We're not going on intermission, but we're just going to do intermission screen for a second. And we are going to. Wait, no, it's not going to let me do that. Um,
I think for my birthday we should play a Dead by Daylight marathon for hours on Thanksgiving. If you will play on your laptop.
Um, Now why did it do that? Oh, because I
Hmm,
screwed it up. That's what I wanted.
you're drunk.
I am not. Kind of wish I were.
Don't drink too much. It's not good for getting tattoos.
I won't. Okay, now why is it doing this mess? Come on. Okay, so I'm switching screens. I have to do this slowly. So,
Okay.
the other problem is, oh wait, no, I can do it this way.
Do I have like 2 minutes to do something while you're doing that?
You do.
Okay.
This is taking way too long though to figure out. Um, oh duh, I'm losing my mind. I need to do it from here. I will get this, I promise. Well, that's no fun. I guess the only way I can do it is I've got too much stuff open. We're gonna have to figure this out so that we can do it better next time. Um, but I'm still gonna make it happen. That I will do. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. So we are going to figure out all of the details on this later. But for now, this will work. Um, and then I will do this. I wonder if I need to. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Where is. Okay, we're still running a stable 60, and bitrate is stable. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, why does it do that? I don't want it doing that. Oh, haha. Alrighty. So now we are waiting.
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
My, you're squishing some things. Yeah. Ice ball. That is so good with the right um, whiskey. With the right whiskey. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some overlays and some things, and and work all these out. But I kind of like that this dual stream using Discord. The problem is I can't get mine to actually play here because it keeps wanting to say pause to save resources, and that's not what I want it to do. And I don't know how to make it not do that. Yes, this is probably the best way. Yeah, see, it won't work there. So I'll have to figure that out at some point. That's so annoying. I can't show the group stream because it just doesn't, it just won't do it. Boo. So I will have to figure that out at some point because I really don't give a fuck right at the moment. Don't. Hmm. So it doesn't work that way. As soon as I go onto my game, it pauses my stream and you can't see it. You can see it if you're watching on Discord, but you can't see it here for some reason, and that is really, 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 really annoying me. Um, like I can't tell it to not. It keeps saying saving resources. I've got an i9900 and 64 gigabytes of RAM. I don't need it to save resources. So as soon as I go off the stream, my stream disappears. So I am going to
Do I
not.
need to unshare mine?
No. Yeah, it's going to do it no matter what. I just wish I could figure out how to get it to not. Like, I don't want it to make decisions for me. I've never liked when things try to make decisions for me. It has always been a incredibly annoying thing for me. Like, yeah, hold on. We might just have to go to bed. It won't let me do what I want.
Aw.
Because it'll show yours, but it won't show mine.
Well, that rucks.
Yeah, because it says it's trying to save stuff or something, and I don't need it to save stuff or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end the video in here because I need my camera to be free. And I'm going to change some things here. God damn it. God damn it, I'm hitting every fucking wrong button.
Keep hearing voices.
I'm sorry. They're probably in your head. So now I don't understand, which I've gone through all this before. There we go.
Oh, I start feeling both. Switch to water.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to drink much of this. But anyway, so I'm going to create a public.
Public. Aight.
No, not a public.
Privacy.
Private.
help.
625000 is the number. We'll play 2 or 3
Wait a
rounds.
minute. Wait a minute.
625000.
Alright.
625000.
Oh wait, let's see. It's the names. Your stream is still running.
Yes.
We've just paused this preview to save your resources.
Which
I
is
don't know what
what
that means.
I'm not watching it anyway. You can close the videos out. That's what it was doing to me, so I couldn't put it on stream.
So what do I change? Let's see.
You don't have to change anything. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
So we'll play a round, I think.
yeah.
We need, let's see, a video and 2 tripods.
Oh,
We need
that.
a strong flashlight. We need salt, spirit box, crucifix, UV, lighter, smudge stick, a photo camera, an EMF, and a thermo. Let's do a motion and a sound, and 1 sanity, and 1 head camera. Alrighty, let's select a job. We have the Brownstone High School.
Yeah, I've never done
Nope.
that one. Why?
Yeah, it's a professional requiring a team of 4.
Oh.
Let's do the Grafton Farmhouse. It's an easy one, but it's scary. You know you're going in by yourself, because I'm not losing my stuff either. So let's go.
Oh, ready?
We tried to get Malice, but he's not paying attention.
You don't want to play.
He's
Why
probably
you don't want to play?
he probably go bye-bye already. Alrighty.
Oh,
We've arrived. Check
So
the equipment,
the
get
ghost's
set up
name,
before investigating. And remember
Mark
to check the
Jones.
whiteboard for
Mark
help.
Jones. We need a photo, so you need a thermometer, EMF, and a flashlight to get started, and your headgear.
We've had
Wait a
reports of
minute.
violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Okay, thermometer and an ENS. We good.
Don't say dumb shit for no reason. You know what the fucker is.
Oh, and a flashlight. Wait, which one? The big one, right?
Yes,
This one.
always the big one.
Oh, wow, wow, yeah, yeah. I'll light your ass up.
Alrighty, you ready?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright,
We go
so
check for temps and shit.
you didn't take the right flashlight.
Oh, hold on. So, F it. Okay, and then which? Oh wait. Oh wait, this one. Hold on, let me make sure. I don't want that purple shit. Oh, it won't let me. Hold on. Oh wait, it won't let me turn it on. Oh, it's a purple one. I don't want this one.
The bottom, always the one on the bottom. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Oh, this place is scary. I don't know if I like it.
Mm-hmm. We have 5 minutes. So
Okay. I will check for my temper. It's locked.
not anymore.
Okay. Oh shit, girl.
So usually it's better to start with the thermometer.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just walking the walls
That's fine.
in this downstairs room. And I'm not getting nothing.
A little bit of activity, but not much. And I don't have a regular
Oh,
flashlight.
the phone rang. What's that mean if the phone rang? Nothing.
Go near the phone and see if there's a something you can do with it.
It's off the hook.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Okay, so
All right, so we have a level 2 EMF in here.
I wonder why the temp isn't dropping though. Really?
Doesn't always.
So this phone rang right here. Phone rang, and then oh, it's 11. It dropped a little bit.
11 degrees. All
Yeah.
right, right where it is. Where's 11 degrees?
Well, let's see. I don't know. It went away. It was like somewhere over here. Ah, somewhere over here. This is right here where I'm at 9. Where I am, it's dropping kind of and then going back up.
Okay.
No,
So
it's
that's
not
going to be
really.
the area where your ghost probably is.
Okay, about the phone.
Yep, I just went light for a minute.
Okay.
Alright, so drop the thermometer wherever you found that at.
Okay.
Now get your EMF out.
Okay. Okay.
And kind of look around. Show me where your thermometer is, since I can't see.
Right here, you see it.
Yeah.
Should I be going in these rooms?
You can.
I ain't doing nothing in here.
It's likely that this is going to be your area, though, since that's where you saw the
The temp's like right here. Yeah.
you
What's
can
this door go to? Oh,
you
the
can check
outside.
in there too,
And where?
like in here, just to see if you see anything.
Okay.
But you got a little bit of EMF and you got the temps.
Oh, 3 in here.
Okay.
And then it went away. And then the phone's ringing somewhere. Oh, maybe this is the room. But I don't see the phone. It's 2. Maybe this is the room.
Yeah, we got 40 degrees in here. Oh shit. Did you hear it?
What? Did you do that? Turn that off?
No. Let's turn it back on though.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Alright, so
Oh, I heard a heartbeat.
it's definitely in here. Alright.
Turn off the... Oh, I hear it.
I have
A
to
heart.
leave because I can't die.
So what do I do? Just hide?
No, I don't think she's hunting. I think it's just showing herself. We need to move the camera. Let me see where the activity is at. Oh, the activity was at 10, so it's definitely in that other room. So yes, hide.
I hear a noise. Oh no, it's right here. It's right here. I'm trying to run. Oh, she's not hunting me though, right? I saw it and I
Come
heard it go,
outside if you can.
I heard it go, and then I saw it, a shadow figure.
Yeah, she was probably not hunting, but we hit 10 activity, so it is likely. Alright, but what we need to do is we need to get the cameras set up properly because they're in the wrong room at the moment. Yeah, see, we're out of time. I can't get back in. So, see if you can take this camera in there and set it up so we can see what's going on in that room.
All I have to do is set it in there.
Let me turn it on for you because that's a pain.
Now I can't remember what room or how to get there.
There you go. It's straight in and then to the left. Literally.
I wonder why it won't let me grab it. You have to grab it by the
You have to have
tripod.
nothing in your hand.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
and G drops it, and you just find it where you want to put it. Try to aim it towards the middle of whatever it is, and then drop it right in the center.
So go in and to the left to the
Uh-huh.
room.
And there's another camera in there you might have to move, but I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna also throw this camera right here at the door for you.
To the left. In here? Oh, in here. Oh, the lights are flickering. Where should I put it? Like here?
Is your flashlight flickering? If your flashlight flickers, go hide.
Maybe it was. So just
Okay.
hide somewhere.
No, it's dropping. You're fine. Just place your...
Okay, I did that. I put the camera.
Okay.
Let's see, make sure I didn't do it backwards. No,
Nope,
it's
it looks good. If your cam or your light flashlight starts flickering, though, you need to get the hell out.
so I need to get my EMF. Okay, now then.
Let me be a little
Should I
bit...
stay in this room or get out?
No, she's
So,
definitely going to be in that room, but it's at 0, so you're okay right now.
so in our journal, so what I count, well, it
Nothing.
showed itself. Is that one a clue?
I wouldn't worry about the journal just yet. Let's see, where are you?
I'm in the room.
Okay, so I've put a few things down here at the door for you. You probably don't need the EMF, but
I got an EMF.
that red dot thing,
Uh-huh.
you'll pick that up and put it up on the wall
Where at?
in the room.
Oh, how do you place it? G? No, not
It
G.
should be G, yeah.
Oh, it is just, so aim it at the wall. Ooh, she moved a can.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Oh, shit! She's coming. I saw her again.
Okay, your
Shit.
activity's only at 5.
Okay.
You're not hunting, and if you see her, you should have a camera to try to get a picture.
Oh, I don't have a picture. So G it. Oh, it threw it on the ground.
Try it with F.
I don't know where it went. Huh. So maybe I should try to go get the camera.
Yep,
Take a picture.
and then there's a book.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't know. Oh, in here. I wish I could see that thing.
The activity's low, so there's not really high danger at the
Where's
moment.
that damn thing go? That box.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, so you said, oh, take the book. So maybe I'll put the camera back. She keeps showing herself. I wish she would show herself again.
I'm sure she will. You're safe right now. She's very active. But take the book, see if she'll write in the book.
Okay, maybe I'll put the camera back down over here and go get the book.
Yeah, take the book and drop the book, go back, get the camera, and then take the camera. If you have enough spots, you can take this too. You don't still have the EMF, do you?
Yeah.
See, and turn that on. Aw, damn it.
What? So I'll drop the book. Should I say the name?
No, not yet.
Can you write in my book, please, if you're still in here? Please write in my book if you're in here.
Go hide. Hide now.
I don't know where. Oh.
Okay, so that was not a hunt. She hit 10. Don't call her name. Just don't run either, even though it's a fake run. Just walk to the spirit box and pick it up. You still
Okay.
have? Do you still have the camera too?
Nope.
Okay. You need the camera in your hand, the flashlight, and the spirit box. Those are the 3
Well, let
things
me
that
pick
you
it up.
need. Then you have too much of something.
Oh, okay.
Don't use the spirit box yet. You might need to turn it off.
Okay.
I would go in and see if you can get her to write in the book.
So press B. Don't say his name.
You can if you want, but I wouldn't right now.
Hello, if you're here, can you please write in my book and make yourself known?
Turn the light off of it, kind of walk around and ask.
If you're here, can you please write in the book so that I know you're here? Can't turn my light on and check now.
Yep.
I don't think he wrote anything. Nope.
Alright, so try turning on the spirit box.
Okay.
Your flashlight
Hello?
has to be off.
Yep. Hello, are you here? Nothing detected. Hello, are you here? Away.
Okay, so we have the ghost box.
Hello? Is anyone here? Close. What's your name?
Are you friendly?
Are you friendly?
Are you
Did
me?
you die in this house?
Alright, well, we got spirit box. So you can probably drop that. I would pick up the. We need either a colder temperature, which you'll see your breath, or we need something in the book to really learn anything else.
Can you please write in my book?
I would get
If
your
you're,
I'd get
huh?
your camera ready
Okay. To take a picture of the writing.
of the ghost. She's likely to show between 4 and 6.
So should I turn my light on?
Not necessarily. You can.
Are you still here? I'm lonesome. I need a little company. Don't be shy. Come out and play. Okay, the phone's ringing.
Okay. Write in the book. Tell her to write. Oh, you're at a 10.
Okay.
Camera. You have your camera ready.
Okay, turn off the light or no?
Only if it starts flickering. I don't know. You might die though. I can't tell if it's a hunt or not.
Please write in my book.
All
Oh wait,
right,
I hear
go.
some.
Now go. Go hide.
Go out the front.
No, I don't think you can. Well, if the front door's open, then the hunt's over already.
Okay. I took a picture of it.
Oh, you got a picture of it?
Yeah, see it?
Yep, sure did.
So
Problem
now what I do?
is, we still don't know what it is.
The phone's ringing.
Yeah, that's scary. You're back at a 10. I would go out the front door for right now and come. We need to figure out what we're dealing with and what to do next.
Okay,
We're going to have to
let's see.
start using his name, but then it's likely that he'll kill you. So we don't have an EMF 5. We don't have fingerprints. We don't have ghost orbs. We don't have ghost writing. We don't have freezing temperatures.
So what do we have? Let's see. Spirit box, yes.
That's it. That's all we've got.
That's all. Okay.
Yeah, I mean the temps were cold, but they weren't freezing.
Okay.
So I did see her
And how do
shut
you see the picture that I took?
in the journal.
Oh, go to the journal.
Yeah, the activity's up to a 6 and it's maintaining a 6, but we need writing in that book. We need writing in the book or a temp or an EMF, so we need to go back in and do those things.
Okay, so I only have a camera, so I'll go back in there and ask him to write in the book, but don't say the name.
Yeah, but like I said, it's likely that you're gonna die on this round
Why?
because, well, just because we're up to an
Should
8. Hold on. Did the door shut?
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead.
Should I pick up the red dot thing and try to put it again?
Yeah, it's not gonna really help you.
I
Well,
need to practice how to do it.
I mean, you can.
So it's not G, that throws it.
Then it's F.
Okay, it's F. Okay, the thing EMF's going off
What
wherever
is
it
the
is.
number?
I don't I don't know where it is.
Oh, we have ghost orbs.
It's turned over. Oh, it's 4.
Okay.
So what should I do?
Ask it to write in the book.
Can you please write in the book?
You can't just say, please write in the book. Say, give me a message. Show me that you're here.
Give me a message. Show me that you're here. Write in my book.
The EMF was only 4. You didn't get a 5.
I don't think so. I only saw 4.
Pick the thermometer back up.
Oh shit,
Oh,
no, I hear it. It's heart beating,
I
but I
saw
don't
it.
know. Okay, so what should I do?
Is the thermometer easy nearby? You're only at a
Yeah.
Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Oh, the door's shut.
Turn your light off and hide.
Can hide.
Don't say a word. God damn it.
Oh man.
I knew it. It went through the wall. I knew it. Damn it. We didn't get enough. But that's okay. Pick something. I'm gonna pick mayor.
Hold on.
If you want to do mayor, go for it. If not, pick something
Yeah,
else.
let's see. So
Fucking
what else did we get? Hold on.
whore.
So let's see.
We're not gonna make a lot, but we did get all the objectives except which kind of ghost it is.
So what other evidence? Spirit box.
We got spirit box and ghost orb definitely.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the ghost orbs. Okay.
Yeah, I can see them from the camera. I told you.
Poltergeist, Gen Mayor. Poltergeist, Gen Mayor. Let me see. What does this means? Let me go back.
Excuse me. This thing is
Poltergeist.
getting
Gen.
tickling my nose hair or my mustache. There we go.
Spirit. It could be a Gen. Let's see. And what was the other one?
A mare.
Let's see. I will try a Gen. Wait.
Okay. Oh, you have to let me know because I'm gonna hit the buttons.
Okay, wait. I will try a Gen. Okay. All right. Gen, 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 Gen,
That's
Gen,
still so
Gen.
much fun.
This is really fun. Come on, Jenny.
It was an oni.
Oni, that wasn't even on my list.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that one. We weren't getting much,
Oh,
but did you make any money?
25 bucks.
Hey, it's not bad. I've made $5 before. I'm going through the store real quick to make sure I have the stuff that I need.
We don't have to take our clothes off.
Do you want to play another one or no? It's midnight.
Ooh, it's kind of getting.
I'm in agreement. I think we should play more tomorrow when we get home, but I think we are good for the night. So I hope you enjoyed the witch story with Lydia Gilbert, and we'll probably be developing this a little bit further later on. But for now, that and a couple rounds is actually kind of a nice balance for the moment. So maybe back tomorrow to stream a little bit. We will see. But regardless, thank you so much for stopping in.
Thank you, everybody,
Have
for
a
spending some
wonderful
time with
night.
us.
Mm-hmm.